Hello everybody, welcome back to Project Hospital. So, today it's very hot in the UK, so I have got my fan going, so I hope you can't hear it, but just in case you hear some kind of buzzing noise, it's just my fan, it's very, very hot today. So, we're just about to get off the day shift, so they're currently doing the patient's dinner. So what I thought we could do tonight, because obviously in the nights in this game I find always quite a good time, because it's a little bit quieter, just go around to make sure everything's sort of ticking over in the department. So we haven't got very much money either, but anyway, so let's go. So let's start up here on the first floor with Neurology. So we have 2 patients in this high dependency unit. So we have Rachel Rodriguez, who is suffering from cluster headaches. That does not sound good, Rachel, that does not sound good. So you're having your oxygenotherapy, so that's good. It's low discomfort, and she's getting a bit of pain medication, which is good. Okay. Oh, I didn't know patients also had these perk things. So she's cooperative, which speeds up procedures, and she's also has a fast metabolism, so her hunger increases much faster. And now how you feel, Rachel? I know how you feel. And then we've got Paul Barkley, who's suffering from a subdural hematoma, so that's bleeding on the brain, isn't it? Yeah, so veins in the subdural space start to bleed, so he's having... Oh, so I think he had his craniotomy last time, I think, didn't he? That's who we were watching. I think we were watching him at the end having his craniotomy. So he looks good. He's had that done, I think, so he's just getting a bit of pain medication and just sort of going through some observation at the minute. So that's all of our patients here. So our workload in the night here is high and medium in the day. So nurses, we have 2 nurses at night who are both on patient care and patient transfers. But I think let's get one more, because if one of them is having a break or going to the toilet or something, you know, it means that we then have really reduced number of nurses on the ward. So I think we should actually get at least one more, if not 2. So the highest in patient care is Mary. She's quite expensive. She's a fresh parent, but she's a hard worker. So let's get Mary, because I think she'll be good in the night. You're an intern, so you do not do patient care, just do some transfers. So in the day we have Peter, who's a surgery nurse. You can also do patient care, and you Fraser. Kate Moore does patient care and patient transfers. You're also a bit of a jack of all trades, Jane. So I think that's enough for nurses. Doctors, we have 4 in the day. So a surgeon. Mary's got a diagnosis. So let's get at least one more doctor for the night. Maybe Charles. He's cheap, but he's just sort of a standard doctor. He's a resident. Or should we get an attending? Let's get an attending. Let's get Rachel in. So that's one more doctor in the night, which is good. Oh, my camera's going everywhere. So that should be enough doctors sort of day and night to make sure that all the patients are getting the care that they need. So let's just watch this for a minute. Yeah, so there's 3 sitting down, 2 sitting down, 3 sitting down. Yes, that's fine. There's 3 doctors here that aren't doing anything either. So this is still the day shift, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So let's just wait a little bit longer, because now the night shift are going to be coming in. So now we can just have a look to see if we've got enough staff in the night. So these are our night people, aren't they? Yeah. So that looks good. We're always having a doctor and a nurse most of the times. So yes, I think that's better. So that's still medium and high, so we can just keep checking back on this, make sure that that's... If it's continuous, you know, if we need to hire any more nurse or doctors, then that's what we'll do. So we are minus $7,425, which isn't great. So let's check workload low. That's good. Well, our ward over here. So no one's actually in this ward, which is good. You should be workload day low, workload night none. Yeah, because we haven't got a surgery team at night. We did do that, if you remember, in the last episode, but they just weren't doing the surgeries, so I don't think we should bother with it for a while. If we start getting notifications coming up saying patients are waiting a long time for surgery, then we can change something, but at the minute I don't think it's a problem. So these are our patients that have gone home. So they left untreated. So hopefully they come back tomorrow. So we had 4 in neurology. So the status here, so I assume that means that they were waiting for this room here. So I think that's what I want to do tomorrow, is watch these rooms, and if these are busy then we'll get more of them. But yeah, so I don't know why so many people are going home from neurology, so we'll keep an eye on that, because if it is that they just need more rooms, then that's what we'll do. So 2 went home in emergency, which is pretty good. So we have 5 doctor's offices down here, 4 here and just 1 just here. That's a very dirty lab. Do we have a specific cleaning closet for the labs? No. Okay. Might be worth us thinking about that. If we get rid of that door just there, and that window. Oh, I haven't got any money, have I? I'm going to have to borrow a little bit more. Not doing too bad on the money front, actually. We sort of nearly got rid of our loan last episode, so just a small little cleaning closet, just so the labs have their own dedicated cleaners. Let's go for that door there with a blue stripe. You might as well go into the lab area. Get a nice little black floor. Really simple cleaning closet. We'll just get 1 cleaner for here. And a room like that. You can have a sink. Oh. And should we put a clock in there? Just so he knows what the time is. He or she. So let's get in you're cheap and you. Well, since like we said, they should hopefully start cleaning the labs. Well, I don't know why you'd ever go that way, but okay. So do we have enough janitors everywhere else? So an emergency. So I think we should get some more here. So let's get in. You're good at night, Elizabeth. So let's get in Elizabeth at night, and in the day, let's go for Judy. Yeah, you're late as well, aren't you? Let's go for Patricia. So that's 2 more janitors. And how are all of the rooms going here? So you had medium, low, medium. Low at night. I don't think I've got staff at night in medical labs, do I? No. But if these 2 are medium, it might mean that we need another computer desk. Yeah, I think we should do that. So every room has every lab has 2 members of staff. So let's get rid of the printers for the meanwhile. I'll get an extra PCs and stools. And then every lab was doing an equipment table. It's probably the easiest way to do it. With a printer. You can have a printer there. I need to move the bin. Yeah, these labs get quite tight. Let's go to one of those lab shelves, and then we'll put the bin just there. So you can we'll actually go paper holders just to save a little bit of money. So what lab is this one here? Our histology lab. So let's get that in. Well, we don't need those. Oh, there's a little bit of room in that corner. So we'll go there. paper holder. So that should mean that every lab now is now sort of functional, and we'll get one more person for the day in each. So for hematology, let's go for Daniel Hernandez there. Here, let's go for Casey Green, and here let's keep it cheap with Paul Baker. And maybe we should get one in night for each. Should you see? Oh, it depends if they actually need. Yes, that's got workload. So let's get John there, because that's none and none. So is John actually going to be doing stuff, or is he just chilling out? So if he's just chilling, then we'll fire him. It looks like we don't need him, doesn't it? Sorry, John, you had a short tenure at this place, but you've already been fired. Okay, so that should mean that the labs are much more productive now in the day. These are probably all, medium to high, that's expected, medium. Our X-ray's low, which is good. Our CAG room is low, the angiography room's low. ICU is none, and these are both low. I think this will change now with ambulances. I think this is going to change, so we're going to see a few more people coming in here. We have no patients, but what is our staff like for the night? Oh, what's this blue? I haven't seen that. Ah, so you can do diagnostics and you can work in the trauma centre. That's cool. Oh, you're depressed and a hard worker. Okay, so I assume they're all in the breakout room. Oh, I'm looking at the day, aren't I? What a silly boy. So let's look at the night. Where are you? You're going to workplace. Okay, so it looks like you have enough time. We actually don't have any patients in there, so I'm really not worried about that in a minute. But I just really want to get this number down because we should be having more patients, I think. If I hover over it. Oh, I don't know how. There's a way you can see how many patients you should have looked after. So I still think we're sort of a bit below in that here. ICU, we just have 2 staff. That's a pretty busy department actually. We have quite a lot of staff there. So we're probably spending a little bit too much money at the minute, but I hope this should go back up towards the 50s, our number of treated patients, and when that starts going up, that means we should be making more money, shouldn't we? So, we've got an objective complete. What was that? Prestige 80% in any specialised department. So that's give us 50 grand, which is awesome. So, because we've got a little bit more money, I'm actually going to just bring that down a bit, just so we're not spending too much money on interest, which is good. And then I think tomorrow we'll just see how it's going. We'll see if this department is holding up with the amount of patients or with these doctors' offices over here. And then downstairs in emergency, we will also be checking that we have enough doctors available, we have enough doctors' offices available to treat everyone that comes through the door, because that's what we want to do. So today we're expecting to see 44 patients are expected, and any walk-in patients. So I hope that we can treat all 44 of those. So I'd like to see this green man here be at least 44. So room workload in the night, we had one with a critical workload, which was... You're going to tell me? So none for ICU. Oh, I can't remember how I see that. How do I see that screen? Closed department. Dependency tree. Here we go. Okay, so the labs had a critical workload. What lab had a critical workload? Histology. Okay, so I'm getting someone in the night. I know we already tried it, but let's go cheap and cheerful Jennifer Thomas. So she'll come in at night, and hopefully, if there are things to do, that does make sense for histology, because hematology and microbiology is sort of slower processes to me, but histology, because it's dealing with tissues, sort of cutting tissues, analysing tissues, I can see how that might take a bit longer to sort of, you know, it might actually have a workload in the night, so we'll see how that goes. We've actually made a little bit of money already. We treated 2 patients. So are these our patients from upstairs? I want to see who I've treated. See, it's just some of these menus. I really love this game, I really do, but some of the menus just don't work. I imagine, was it upstairs? Or was it that these patients left? Yeah, so these patients were both treated, which is great. So that was, I can't remember their names, but someone had a cluster headaches and someone had a subdural hematoma. So, our clinic is open. So there's plenty of capacity here, although why are you... So you're in your room, you're in your room, you're in your room. What are you doing? You're idle. You're just standing, are you? Okay, I assume you... Okay, so we're both waiting for your doctors. Yes, I think that's fine up there. We've got no one in the wards, either of them. Downstairs, I'm expecting, yes, there's 2 people waiting here. So it looks like we are going to need another doctor's office. So we're just running out of space a little bit. So this cleaning closet, I'm thinking of moving that to over here. So do I want to do that? Oh, we can put another doctor's office here, couldn't we? So we get our prefab. We prefab that one. If we turned it around to fit in this space here, move those doors to there. I think that's a good plan, actually. So let's just get rid of that wall, and then that wall will actually go here. That door is going to move to there. Get rid of that door, put the double door back in, if I can get it there. Put the floor back, that's the horizontal, oh no, not that, the horizontal wood. Extend this corridor so it fits there. Okay, so doctor for here. So Casey Williams looks good. He's got an extra talent for diagnosis. He's a hard worker, but he comes in late. Elizabeth Harris is good. Elizabeth Harris, she moves fast, but she's quite expensive. Let's go for Casey Williams, I think. So he's there, and it might be worth just getting another waiting room, sort of something like that. And then let's get in some chairs. So our chairs for emergency are the... What colour are they? Oh, sorry, the camera's very sensitive today. They're the white chairs. So let's go for white chairs. Something like that. We'll put in a vending machine there. There, and a queue machine. Like so. And is it? Do I want another floor there, or am I happy with it being different? I think I'm happy with it being this. Oh no, I don't know. But what would I change it to? Oh, I don't like that. That? No, I think I like it being the same actually. Okay, so there's another doctor here. So hopefully that provides a little bit more capacity. Karen Scott's got a complicated diagnosis in neurology. So they're not sure if she's got an angle closure glaucoma or an open angle glaucoma. So let's go for gonioscopy, which is an eye examination used to evaluate the drainage system of the eye. Let's go for an ophthalmoscopy and a tonometry. Yeah, and have perimetry as well. Okay, is that improved? So we've got another one here. Sarah. So we just get rid of these guys. We just want those two. So you're going to have some kind of microbiological test. So let's go for microbiological sampling. So it looks like she's going to need an MRI. Oh, which is very expensive. She's having that done at the minute. Yeah, so they're still not sure, so we're going to have an MRI. And how is Sarah doing? So she's having her microbial cultivation at the minute, so they're harvesting the cultures. So if I do this, and let's follow both Sarah and Karen to come up here. So how much am I looking at if I wanted to do a prefab MRI? Radiation MRI, 59,000. Jeez Louise, that's expensive. I'd like our radiology department to be somewhere different, so we get a bit more space here. So I think about moving it over here anyway. Let's do it. So that's down. So if we go in here, we can just take away. You don't need 2 screens there. Oh, I've actually got 3 screens. Bin's fine, but you don't need that. You don't need that. So that's our MRI. So let's. So if I come here, can I just move a room? Just move. Is it money? So if I bump up the loan, so I'm in the white, and I try and move this, because I'm going to have to actually copy this room, come back over here, that can slot in nicely. Let's get foundations out. Do that to at least there, and then copy that. That can go in there. We can think about extending that room, because then you can delete everything in here. So you're actually now assigned to over here, please, Michael. So in this room, it's got to wait for this lady to go. Jane. Oh, that door going. Oh, that's bad anyway. That door was going through the GP's office. So let's get rid of everything in that room. Get rid of that door and the window. Get rid of the walls. That. Need a bit more money. God, we are spending a lot. And then this X-ray room can come over to maybe there. And have a waiting room up there, up the top here. So let's go. I like the yellow, so let's stick with the yellow, 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 yellow. And the floor can be maybe just list for this for a second, and then we can think about this maybe a bit later about what we actually want to do floor wise. And we'll just get in that brick wall there, and then we'll have a pair of double doors to radiology. And then let's copy that, and that can go in there. And we will get rid of these walls and that. Get rid of that door. And then we'll just change the floor. Change. Oh, money! Money, money, money. It's so funny in a rich man's world. Okay, I can stop singing. So Fraser, you're over there now. So in here, we can get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of that. And then get rid of that wall. There. Get rid of the Q machine. The door can go to. Get rid of that. There's not much point having that there. Rooms, that can delete it. That. So then this becomes our waiting room for radiology. And at the minute we'll just do that as a corridor, that as a corridor, and that. So we've got a functioning radiology clinic over here. Change that floor back to something like that. Okay, so let's progress time. So everyone's going to move over there. Here we can get rid of the chair. For the minute, let's just go with some wood. Do that maybe. Do you know what, let's order wood here. And then we can start piecing this all together in a sec. Okay, so the lab procedure has uncovered a symptom of Sarah. So she's got tonsillitis, so I'm comfortable that the doctors can now sort that out. Karen needs to go for an MRI, but we haven't got a technologist. So let's get in. Who's looking good here? Paul Lopez, you look quite good. Let's get in Paul. I'm comfortable with Paul. So Karen, you can have your MRI. Thomas Allen is now a senior janitor. Well done, Thomas. Well done. Employee of the month. Okay, so then what we'll do is at night we'll move this room. So do any of my current objectives have money? No. I need some money. So we need to go on a bit of a treatment spree. So let's get another doctor's office. Let's prefab this one. That one can just go there. Blue wall. Like so. Get rid of the window. That needs the blue wall. We'll get a doctor in here, so let's go for. So James is an intern, but I'm pretty sure we had the next intern would be great for hire, didn't we? So I wonder. Oh, he has 0 though. Let's go for Elizabeth. We will do some corridors over here, so that should be a corridor all the way up to there and through there. This will change later. So that should be another doctor, so people should be coming over here now, so we have a bit more capacity. This here should be a door with blue stripe. And patients are allowed here, aren't they? Yeah, cool. So they could come through there if they wanted to. Okay. So that should mean we can treat a bunch more patients with our increased capacity. That is something that you see in the game. You sort of need more and more of these sort of like a GP surgery in a way, isn't it? So, oh, we've done a lot of objectives. So we treated 10 patients upstairs, now a neurology clinic, I assume. So if we, okay, so we've got a lot of the next interns will be great for hire. So capacity's looking good here. Lots of people are going home treated. Our labs look good. Looks like we're really sort of getting through all of our lab samples. And I like the new radiology clinic. I like that. So, ambulance hasn't gone out today, which is good. It means there's been no emergencies, which is good for the community. So, let's just fast forward to the end of the clinic, and then we can sort out this room so we can get that back. So it all looks symmetrical. Oh, we've got patient collapsing. Patient collapsing. Casey Cole, where are you, Casey? So you're collapsing. You have palpitations, so you need an IV infusion. You're vomiting, so you need stomach. What? How do you pronounce that? Stomach chicks. Don't know how to pronounce that. And you're quite irritable, so let's get you some tranquilizers. Are you heading down to ICU? Yeah, our first ICU patient, guys. Oh, we've done another objective, which was I'll save one patient after collapse. So how's Casey doing? He's still having his palpitations. So these should start going to black, and that means they're good. So he's got tachycardia as well, which is an elevated heart rate. So I think Casey's going to be okay. He's had a bit of a scare, but he should be okay. So it's given us a new objective of reach 80% prestige at the end of day at emergency. Oh, that's what we need. We need some moolah in here. We need some money. So what is emergency today? So emergency is pretty good. So if we go to the end of the day, we should reach that objective, to be honest. So our clinic opening hours have just ended. So what I'm going to do is, how do I move this room then? Selected area can be moved. I can't move the bed. Well, actually, do you know what? Let's keep it there because it looks like it's actually quite a handy place for that door there. So we'll keep it there, and then we've got this area to expand into. So yeah, I can keep that open as well actually for the moment. I just don't like the wood floor all the way throughout the hospital, but we can change that next time. Okay, we can get rid of that window there, look. Okay guys, so that's another window. That's another day done at the hospital. So please tune in next time, where hopefully we can keep up this record of treating every patient that comes into the clinic, which is really, really great. And hopefully we can get our money situation looking a bit better and start thinking, possibly, if our money gets better, about a new department. So maybe general surgery. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the episode guys, and I'll see you next time. See you later. If you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, post a comment down below, and please follow me on Facebook and Twitter to keep updated. See you later.